Okay, by the way, in our last session, what we covered, we worked on the feature engineering portion, and we covered up till now EDA, like how to visualize the data, how to analyze it. After it, we covered feature engineering, like how to handle the features and the issues inside the features. So we read about data transformation there, like handling the missing values, encoding, feature scaling, handling outliers, things like that. So we were at a specific track, and then what's the next step? The next step is to train the model. So a model is something which will have a look at the data. It will try to understand the patterns inside the data, and later on, after it will get trained, it has a firm understanding of the data, then it will be able to do the prediction. So maybe we can say that model is some sort of a software or a system which can understand the data. Okay. So the next step is to train the model. Okay, let's suppose that we have trained the model. After it comes evaluation, like how the model is performing. Because before evaluation, we cannot deploy our system or we cannot give it to the clients. Before it, we need to test it. So we will do the evaluation portion, and after it, we will deploy it. Okay. So these are the very next steps that we are going to perform, like the training part and then the evaluation part. Okay, we will do them both. But today, what I want to cover, I want to create a user interface for the steps which we have already performed. Like there will be a specific screen where we will perform just like the user. Okay. So for the user, what the person will do, he or she, they will be able to enter their input, and then our app will do what? It will give them the prediction. For example, they need to predict the price of the laptop or the smartphone. So they will enter the values of different features, input features, like maybe these are the specifications, that's the RAM, that's the storage space, these are the other specifications, and what should be the price of this specific phone. So our model will be able to do the prediction regarding the phone price. Or what sort of model it could be? It could be a recommender system. For example, the client or the user is going to buy some sort of products from an online shopping app. They will click the products which they want to purchase, and later on our system will do some recommendations. Okay, you have clicked that product, and these are the recommended products for your next purchase. Like maybe you will like them too. It may be on the basis of the other customers or on the basis of the previous purchases of the same customer. Okay, so there will be a user interface with which the user can interact and can get the prediction or can get the recommendation. So that's our goal, that we want to create that app. Before training the model or going into the evaluation, what I wanted to do, I wanted to create a user interface for the steps which we have already performed. Maybe these steps we don't need to show the user, but for just our learning, we want to make a interface which can show the results of the steps which we have already performed. So what we want to make, we will create a user interface where we can upload our file. There will be upload button, we will click it, we will upload the file from our system, and then we will be able to see the EDA performed on it and the feature engineering portion whatsoever it is performed on it. Now I'll show you guys the same thing, and then we will start seeing how we can make it.
Assalamu alaikum, madam. Actually, is it web based or
Right now we are running it locally.
oh, yes, we are running it locally fine, but is
Yeah, it
it
is
web
web
based?
based. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. By the way, have you guys are working on any sort of data, or have you performed these steps which we have already gone through?
Yes, madam. Actually, except last classes, I didn't get time for the last classes, but we
Mm-hmm.
have done something that you have shown. Actually, we
Okay.
are downloading. Me and Rabbi are actually in the same department, so sometimes we sit together and try to do what you have teaches us, taught us.
Okay. All right, that's great. Now I am sharing my screen. Is that visible? Okay, so it's visible. So what we are going to do, we are going to upload our data from here. Right now it is just for the employee turnover data set, but maybe you can make it better. You can make it in such a way that you can apply it to any sort of data set. Okay, and I am going to upload the file here. So there we need to add a title first. This title, employee turnover end-to-end ML pipeline. Okay, then there will be a left panel where it is showing that you are going to upload dataset from here. And here we have a button named as browse file. So we will add this button there. And now we have added the file. So we need to show that file here. Okay. Okay, we have added it. Now we can see these options. First is exploratory data analysis. Then we performed feature engineering. Okay. So first of all, we wanted to see the basic information, like what's the head, what's the describe function is showing us, or what's the info regarding the data, how many null values are there, some sort of that basic information. So I'm going to click that one. Okay. So that's the data set overview. So the same thing, the head, we wrote that head command and we were able to see the first 5 rows of the same data. So here it is showing us the same thing which we saw before in our notebook. Then it is telling us that the shape is this thing. That many rows are there, that many columns. Then these are the missing values. And do we have any? No, we don't have any missing value. After it, the data type. So it extracted the data type from that info or just showed us like this. And then the statistical summary which we got from that describe function which we wrote in the basic information. So that's the total count, mean value, standard deviation, minimum 25 percentile, and whatsoever it is. Okay. What was the next step after seeing the basic information?
Data visualization.
Data visualization, exactly. So the same options are here. We are going to have a look at the numerical distribution and then the categorical distribution. So the thing is the same, but what I wanted to say that we can create a site like this for the people. So what they will do, they will add their data there and they can see the whole EDA performed on it, the feature engineering performed on it, or whatsoever the person wanted to do. And we can create dashboards also like this. And yeah, you can add some more graphs here also. Whatsoever you want to add, you can just add here. Then show the categorical distributions. Okay. And you know what? In the same way, libraries are made. Like here we are using sklearn or we are using pandas. So there, and they are giving us just a small function to apply it on our code or on our data. And behind it, they have written the full Python code or the code in detail, which we can use by using the simple function. So here we have made the button apply encoding and scaling. So it will apply that encoding. It will convert the categorical features into numerical ones and it will show us the details here. Now all data, it is numerical in nature. Okay, this is some other stuff which we have not covered yet, so I'll not go any further. But do you guys have got the idea? Like, what do we want to make?
Yeah, ma'am. Ma'am, how can I create this kind of interface?
Yeah, we are going to create it right now by using Streamlit. There are various options which we can go for. We can use we can use fast API, and then we can create our user interface. We can use Streamlit app, and then uh, we can create that user interface. Right now, Streamlit library. So we are going to install it in the same way like we did it for pandas, we did it for matplotlib. So pip install Streamlit,
Ma'am,
and then we are
can
going
I,
to,
hello, ma'am.
yeah.
Can you create this kind of interface using HTML, CSS, and JavaScript?
Yeah, we can create it. We
Okay.
can create it. So yep, we can do that too. And there you must need the fast API endpoints, I think. And then you will connect it to your HTML, CSS, Java app, and then you can make such an interface. By the way, here what we are going to do, we are going to import Streamlit like this. By the way, this could be your next task, or you can do it for your own learning too. Like make the same thing using HTML, Java, CSS.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so here we are going to make a new file, and I am going to name it as UI, and let's say it as 4. UI4.py it should be. Just give me a second. I am going to open Visual Studio Code and then we will start seeing. Is it visible? Visual Studio Code.
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay, so first of all, we will import Streamlit as ST. And then the basic ones, like we need pandas, NumPy, yeah, matplotlib too, and maybe Seaborn. Yeah. Okay, not any other thing right now. Yeah, it is giving us suggestion also. So we are going to make okay. We are going to make an ML app, let's suppose, or I should just say it as dashboard for now, because we are just going to have a look at the visualizations. And what we are doing now, we are going to create um, that blank page for now. Later on, we will mention the title on the page and whatsoever we want. Okay, so we have set it. And now I am going to run this file. Okay. There was this library. I Okay, I just wanted to have a look how many libraries environments are already there, the list of the environments. I think this is the one which we were using before, core CNV. So let's use that one. So I am going to activate it. Conda activate course ENV. Okay, now let's run it, and later on if it will show us any error regarding the requirements which we need to install, we will install them side by side. So I am going to import. Okay, there is no module Streamlit there. So I will do what? I am going to install it. Pip install Streamlit.
Ma'am, Streamlight is an interface creator.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll show you right now. It is giving us this error, and how does this error looks like here? Mm, just it is saying no module named Seaborn. So we have installed Streamlit. It can show us that screen. It is able to show us the user interface. But the problem or the error is here that we have no module named as Seaborn. So we are going to install it. Okay. Now let's have a look. Okay, it is giving us suggestions also. Yeah, the next thing is the title which we want to show on the page. But before running it, let's run it as it is, and later on we will add the title. Let's see if it will show us any errors. No, it is, I think, running smoothly and it is not showing us any errors. Yeah. Okay. Let's add a title here. So ST is the streamlet. Previously, we used page config in order to initialize that user interface and to initialize that thing. And now we are going to use that title. It is giving us some sort of error. Sorry, it is that. Okay, and then we are adding the title, the machine learning dashboard. Okay, and let's run it again. Okay, now it is showing us something like this. Just give me a minute, I will be back with the charger. My laptop's battery is running out. Meanwhile, let me know if you guys have any questions later on. Just a minute, I'll be back. All right.
Ma'am, why we are using two title at a time?
Okay, the one that we mentioned there in the page config, and the other one too. This thing that you are saying that there are two titles. Actually, the very first thing which we use, it is the page configuration, like the page we are going to make. There we need to enter the app that we are going to make. We are not going to have a look at it there on our page. For that thing, we need to mention the title like this. Here we are setting our page. Like this is the thing which we want to see. We are going to make a user interface by using the page config. This will not be the title which we will have a look at on our screens. That's the main title which we will see there.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. And later on, there are many things which we can add. We can add the headings, we can add the buttons, we can add the controls there. So, what do we need to add first? Maybe we want to add that panel on the left. So, for that thing, I am going to add that panel. It will be using the sidebar. And it will be like upload. Yeah, upload data. Okay, now let's have a look. How does that look like? I'm going to refresh it. Okay, so now we have added the left panel on the sidebar. There is this sidebar here. We have mentioned the title, upload data. Now we need to add the button with the help of which we can upload the data. So let's do that thing. Okay. So that was the thing with the help of which we uploaded by using read CSV. So here we have mentioned that we will upload that thing and will show it there. So how we can have a look at it. Besides it, yeah, let's not use this one. First, make a function. Here, what we will do, we will make different functions. And that will be our Streamlit app configuration. Okay, so here we are going to load the data. Load data. We used pd.read CSV in order to read the CSV file, and we used pd.read Excel in order to read the Excel file. So what we are saying, that if the file name ends with XLSX, so run this command, and if it is not that one, then run CSV. Also, we can have other options too, like it can be a text file or it can be some other sort of file, but right now we are just tackling these two. Okay, so here we have made this function, but we need to call it. And in order to call it, we will do it in the Streamlit app.
Hello, ma'am. Which
Yeah,
extension are you using there for the code suggestion there?
sorry.
Which extension are you using for the code suggestion? A lot of suggestion look like.
Yeah, actually it is by default, and I didn't notice that which application is there which got installed by default. I didn't install anything. I think if you will install the Visual Studio Code, this thing will get installed by default. So I didn't use any extension specifically.
Well, which version are you using there of VS Code here?
Which version? Okay, maybe we can have a look at the version from here, or maybe we can check it. Hmm, I need to have a look at it. Like, which version is it? Right now, I just don't know. We will let you know about it. Like, which version is it?
Okay, miss. Thank you.
So, so here we can see now that we have this option to upload your CSV or Excel file, then drag and drop file here. Limit is this thing whatsoever we want to mention, CSV, Excel, CS, and then there is this browse file button. So with the help of it, we can upload our data, and later on we can perform EDA or feature engineering whatsoever we want on it. And we now let's have a look if it is working right now. Yeah, it's working. So here we can upload whatsoever we want. Now, what do we need to do? We need to have a look at the head of the data. Now, if the file is uploaded, then we are going to store it in the data, and we want to show it on the screen also. So I'll add it here. We are going to load data, and when we are calling this function, what is going to get called? This one is going to get called. It means the data will get load, and then we can call the head. So here we are calling head, data dot head, and then we will be able to see whatsoever there. And then it is calling the summary, data summary describe, by using the write. So write it there on the screen and it will be able to show us. Then the same thing write, and then we can see the missing values. Then the same thing write the correlation heat map. Just leave it for now. We are going to see the simple thing and not this one. Okay, so let's just comment it for now. And I have commented it. Now just this thing will get run. I am saving it, and if I will refresh my screen here, okay, from here we can browse our data. We will upload this file here. We will open it, and here we can see that the file is uploaded, and here we can see the head, the data summary, the missing values, and whatsoever we want to know. Okay, what else was there in the file? Missing values, and after it, okay, the thing which I just got like commented, it is showing us that same thing there as it is. So I should just remove it. I am going to remove it. Okay, I have removed it. Now I'll refresh it again. We will upload the data, and I'm going to add employee turnover, and it is showing us data preview, data summary, missing values, and that's all. Okay, now you guys know how we can show our data in the form of a proper user interface. Here what we did, we added the title, we added the left panel, then we saw how we can add the file from our system there, and how we can see the basic information regarding the data. Now what you can do for your practice, like you can add some options here. So for example, there will be an EDA option, or maybe if you can have a look here. Yeah. So there we had some options previously. So it was showing us data exploratory analysis. Then there were three options: show basic EDA, show numerical visualizations, or show categorical. So just add these basic options there for now. Like, do you want to see the data preview? Like the first option will be data preview, then the data summary, and then the missing values. So maybe for practice, you can just add these three options there. And when if you are going to click the one option, it is going to show you this information regarding the data. And let's see how it will work on our other data sets. It will work on others too. Like if we are going to have the CSV or the Excel file. That's the Titanic toy data set. And yeah, it is showing us their information also. Here we are having the missing values: 177 missing values in age, 45 in fair. And let's have a look at, I don't know what sort of data it is. Maybe I should have a look first. No, let's just check. Okay, so it is some user item and its rating. It is showing us that information. And here, yes, we are having so many columns. Sorry, so many rows are there, and there is no missing value. Okay. So yeah, that's how we can create a user interface. In our next session, what we will do, we are going to create a detailed user interface where we will perform EDA, we will perform feature engineering, and then we will move towards the model training. Let me know if you guys have any questions. And yeah, we will add some other stuff too in the same user interface right now. Like we will move forward a bit. Have you guys any questions?
Yeah. Ma'am, please, could you please share this code for our practice purpose?
Yeah, I'm sharing it right now. You can get it right now from Mr. Basha. I'm going to share it.
Yeah, we will get from the code from Pastor Bhai.
Yeah.
Madam, actually, I have one question.
Yeah.
What will be after, if as you mentioned in the first starting
Mm-hmm.
of the class, that we will do this for our purpose, the things you have shown here.
Mm, what do you
Then the
mean by, yeah?
another interface will be shown by you, which is for the user, right?
You are saying that it is for us, like you
Development.
and me, the
Development.
ones who are coding,
Yes,
and
yes,
there will be another interface for the user.
yes.
Okay, okay. So there is this confusion here. No. Actually, our main purpose is to create something for the user itself. Now it depends on the use case. The user could be a person who just want to upload the data and show and need to have a look at the analytics. So in that case, you are going to make a dashboard like this where the user will upload the data and it will be able to see different visualizations and the data information. So the user don't have to write that code, all code. So it will be just like a dashboard. You can go online, you can have a look at so many apps out there. If you will add your data there, they will show you different visualizations regarding the data. So this is one use case, like you can show the visualizations to the user. And other use case is to do the prediction. Like there we are going to train our machine learning models. And in order to train the learning models, we have to pass through all these steps. Like EDA, feature engineering, we have to do it.
Okay, okay. Thank you.
Yeah, still there is any confusion?
Madam, where we can deploy this and how?
Okay, for the deployment purposes, we need to use Docker. Usually we use Docker, or there will be other options too. And in my company, yeah, we usually use Docker.
Okay,
But
madam.
right now, we will have a look like what's the best option for us to use. So yeah, we will see it later. And yeah, we will go through each and every portion, like how we can deploy it, which options are out there, or what other options we can add inside it. As far as this one is concerned, there we are making a detailed app. Here, if we need to give it to a client, we need to divide it into two parts. There will be some clients who need the exploratory analysis, who need the dashboard, so there will be a different app for them. And there are some clients who need the prediction. They are not interested in the visualizations, they just want to have a look at the prediction. Like, what should I do now? So there will be a different app for them.
Ma'am, can I deploy this app in the Google Play Store?
Actually, the thing is that I have not done it yet. So I cannot tell it you about it right now. But yeah, I can search about it and later on I can let you know about it. But I'm
Okay,
really
ma'am.
sorry, I have not done it yet, so I cannot tell anything. Like
Okay.
how, if we can do it on the Google Play Store or not. But yeah, we must have the options there so we can explore them. How we can deploy it on the Google Play Store and can do something like that. And sure, we can have a look at those options too. Okay, guys, we'll see you in our next session then. Let me know if there are any questions, and I'm going to share it right now with the Mr. Basher. Or maybe for practice, you can add a feature engineering portion too into your Streamlit app. Okay, we'll see you then in our next session. Bye.
Bye.
Hello, ma'am.
Yeah.
Ma'am, can you just shortly explain the total overall interface, how we can do the all processing and training and testing and
Yeah.
data accuracy or evaluation?
Okay. I'll show it to you now. Let's go to that same thing, our dashboard, which I have already prepared, and it was this one. Yeah. Okay, I'll run it and we'll show it to you then. Is it visible?
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am, just the code.
Yeah, I will show you the code too. First of all, I will show you the user interface and then the code. Mm, let's suppose that's the same employee turnover.
Ma'am, when we are browsing a file, just directly
Hmm.
the file here employee turnover. When we are browsing,
Hmm.
it is
Then
can can we just from our local drive?
yeah, here right now we are using it from our local drive. And whenever you are going to code it, like for the development purposes, you are going to have your data file on your local drive.
Okay.
And that's the most safest thing to do. Like, you shouldn't have your data on your cloud platform. There are privacy issues there. It should be saved locally. Okay. So here it is. Let's suppose we are going to apply this thing. It is completed. Then model evaluation, model training and evaluation. There is this model, logistic regression, which we are going to run. There are two
Okay.
types of models. One is regression model, other one is a classification model.
Classification model.
If your main purpose is to do some sort of classification, like you need to identify if the person has diabetes or not, like the answer is yes or no, or you need to identify if the person will get the job or not, like there is this classification task,
Yeah.
if this or that, if this or that, it could be multiple categories. Like right now we are just talking about two categories, yes or no, it can be multiple categories.
Yeah.
But you got the idea, classification. And the other task is regression. It is for the continuous values. If we are having continuous values in our output, like we need to do the price prediction of houses, so there will be continuous values, we cannot divide it into certain classes. It will be like 1 crore, 2 crore, something like this. The values are continuous. Are you getting the idea between classification and regression?
Yeah, ma'am. I have
Oh,
little bit idea.
okay. Now we are using here the logistic regression algorithm. We are using it, we have trained it, now then we evaluated it, so it is saying that the accuracy is 1,
Accuracies.
precision is 1, and the scores are really good. It is able to distinguish like where the value is 0, where the value is 1, whether the employee will leave or not. So the data must be very simple, that's why it is able to perform that distinction so easily.
Ma'am,
Okay.
when the accuracy is 1, is
Hmm.
that mean the accuracy is 100%?
Yeah. So it's 100% right now. Okay. Now how we can do it? I'll show you the code now. Hmm, here it is. So here we have made some functions, one to load the data, then to show the basic information, encode features, and here comes the training part. Hmm. So here first we need to identify which is the target column and which one are the input columns. So we are dropping the target column, which is whether the employee will leave or not. We are dropping it from the input columns and saving it into X.
Okay.
Then here we are saving the target column into Y. Then we did the train test split as we did before.
Okay, ma'am.
And then we are importing logistic regression algorithm. Yeah, we need to import it from sklearn.preprocessing, I think, or it is from the regression. Let's have a look. Okay. By the way, we will import it from sklearn.
Okay.
Okay.
Ma'am, logistic regression and binary classification is
Hmm.
same.
Yeah, it's binary. The thing it will do at the end, it's binary classification.
Mhm.
That's how we can fit our data. Like we have used fit transform methods before while doing feature engineering.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
same ones we are going to use here. We are going to fit it on our training data, then we will do the model prediction. We are using this model and we are doing the prediction on the testing data. And later on That's how we can calculate the evaluation, like accuracy score, precision score, recall score. So yeah, these are different methods, function. Have you got the idea, the basic idea?
Yeah,
We will cover it
got
all
the
in
basic.
detail.
Yeah,
Yeah,
my
first of
English
all,
is
hmm,
my English is very bad. I cannot express.
the same is the case here. Mine too. So it's all same. Okay. Uh, so that's the idea. By the way, we will cover each and everything in detail. And right now, I just wanted to show you the user interface, and we are doing it all practically. Later on, we will cover 2 to 3 algorithms like the logistic regression, linear regression, or decision trees, and we will cover their maths too. Like what is uh, being done behind the algorithm and what's the mathematical formula in order, how it is doing the evaluation basically,
Okay,
what's behind it. So yeah, we'll see you
okay,
in
ma'am.
our next session and let's
Thank
see
you,
what's
ma'am.
there. You're welcome. See you then.
Okay.
Bye.
Thank you, ma'am.
Most welcome.
I will share the code file, then I'll share with them.
Yeah, I am sending it to you just now.
Okay.
Okay, Mr. Bashar, we'll see you then.
Okay.
Bye.